All right, so we got this update here. The first half of it, we're gonna just kind of skip over. It's Cantina 2.0. I already have a video kind of going over everything. Plus, as you're playing the game, you see that the Cantina's changed. Like, there's no reason to go over it all these times again. This was only for before it came out. So, anyway, some other changes though. Let's just get into that. So it says, now let's talk about the changes coming to the era system. Based on your feedback, we knew we needed to make adjustments to rewards and milestone cadence. So what did we end up doing? First, there's economy changes. We are adding 40 freely accessible era levels for all players, giving you more room to grow. Characters that reach the highest era level of 135 will convert to Relic 8 at the end of the era. Jeez. Alright. 4 additional coliseum tiers will accompany these new era levels. Take note. Well, please note that all players will be able to reach Gear 12 for free with mode engagement. We are increasing the rewards across the era to help players grow their relic levels faster. At a high level, we're aiming to increase era currency inflow by at least 200% for all players. Accompanying this increase, we are reducing the price of Tier 4 Lightspeed tokens from 5,000 EC to 3,500 EC. Well, that'll be cool, because that's the only thing I care about. I don't care about those other Lightspeed tokens that go for 1,000. Those are pointless. It's the 5,000 ones that are good, but that just takes forever to save up to. 3,500 will take forever too, but obviously it's a lot better. Think about it, you get 2 of them, that's 7,000. Before, it would cost 10,000, so that's almost 3 that you can buy for the price of what used to be 2. It's not much better, but, still something. Full spend, whatever this means. Difference between old inflow and new inflow, approximately plus 204%. Okay, I don't know what that means, but sure. Episode pass for purchaser. Influx adjustment, approximately 419%. Free-to-play high engagement. Inflow adjustment, approximately 344%. For this era, we are introducing some new and updated store offers. 1. There is a new offer containing both character shards and era level materials to provide another avenue for kickstarting progress. 2. Era level material bundles have been updated to reflect the new era levels. 3. Era level material bundles will roll out over time rather than being available all at once in an effort to preserve progression, pacing, while still providing a competitive advantage. Next up, loaned units. With the incoming title update, we're excited to introduce loaned units, which we mentioned in our last update. Starting this era, loaned units will replace the summoned units in the Coliseum. Loaned units are available to all players during their respective era and can only be used in era modes. They go away at the end of the era, making room for different loaned units to arrive at the start of the next era. Are loaned units like real characters that are already in the game, or could they be like random things that we don't have currently, or maybe ever? What are the loaned things? Anyhow, how do we upgrade loaned units? All of your loaned units have the same era level, and they can't be upgraded directly. Instead, they are upgraded whenever you receive a loaned unit era level increase token, which is automatically consumed to level all of your loaned units by 1. Oh, I figured they would have scaled with your crew, like it currently kind of is, but I guess not. You're gonna have this special token that then automatically gets consumed, so it seems kind of pointless. Like, why even make the token? For this first era, they will be provided primarily via daily inbox messages to make sure those who show up later in the era can still claim them and aren't permanently behind. For future eras, we are looking into ways to improve clarity and the user flow for obtaining the unit era increase tokens. To use loan tokens, you can select them from the roster during pre-battle unit selection. You must bring in at least 1 era unit, however you can't enter battle with a squad of only loaned units. Loaned units will create opportunities for you to theorycraft and strategize within era content, setting the stage for more exciting updates coming later this year. Considering that we're talking about Coliseum, there's nothing exciting about it, so relax. I don't care about this. In the era that will be introducing loaned units, here are the characters you can expect. Death Trooper, Scout Trooper, Stormtrooper, TIE Fighter Pilot, Snowtrooper, General Syndulla. Okay, so it's a bunch of characters that we do have in the game already. Nothing like new and unique. For reference, here are the New Republic era units. Captain Carson Teva, R5D4, Snowtrooper Commander Zeb Aurelio's New Republic pilot, and 3 new characters. Stay tuned for exciting details on these new characters. Alright, now let's talk about the next features coming in the future, Overcharge and Era Arena. So, Overcharge. Mods have been the way to distinguish your character from someone else's, and while the depth and breadth of the system is great for long-term collection and variety, it isn't well suited to the 12-week time frame of the standard era. Yet, we recognize that stat differentiation is critical for the way you play and craft your characters. The new Overcharge system will seek to fill that role while reducing complexity and eliminating randomness. You will be able to modify the stats of both era units and loaned units in a controlled manner, helping you craft unique squads. So what is this? It's basically mods for Coliseum? Okay. Well, it's era units, but like, when they first come out, it's Coliseum only, so that's weird. Why would I need to mod characters for Coliseum when I can't do much in Coliseum anyways? We wanted to make this as frictionless as possible so you'll be able to shift your stat distribution around at will at no cost so you can experiment and discover new strategies freely. When it comes to the resources needed to participate in the Overcharge system, a majority of the resources will be earned through your normal gameplay. We want everyone to have ample opportunities to make their era units and loaned units distinctly theirs. Era Arena. We're very excited to announce a new individual PvP mode for era units, Era Arena. This is a place to test ideas and try fresh experimental setups. It all begins with faction tag sharing. Era units will share select faction tags with the other units you bring with them, which will help open up the options for teams to bring in. There will not be a score cap, so push your squads as far as you can while you experiment. Working together with loaned units and Overcharge, you will have plenty of room to theory craft something unique and compare the results with others. We look forward to seeing what you can come up with. Era Arena will also provide you with an opportunity to battle others in your Era Shard. You'll earn banners based on your best Era Arena battle of the day, and those banners will determine your ranking on the leaderboard. To make sure things remain fresh, Era Shards will reset each era. Well, I would imagine so. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for is finally here. With the introduction of Era Arena, we will be retiring Squad Arena and refreshing your quests to make way for the most requested feature in this game's history. Which, the most requested feature, I think, has been Sandbox. People have been asking for Sandbox ever since Mobile Gamer was still playing this game, and he quit how many years ago? So, the addition you have been screaming for is finally here. Training mode has officially arrived. Is training mode what you're calling a sandbox, or is it something else and it's still not really what people have been asking for? Me personally, I don't care, but I'm just saying the community, that's what they've been crying for, is a sandbox mode. Anyways, we understand Squad Arena has long been a place for testing new characters and datacrons in order to understand how things work, and we want to make sure you still have the ability to learn and practice. To address this, we will be replacing Squad Arena with the new Training Mode. This new mode will be accessible in the Squad Management section of your inventory, allowing you to battle against any squad you can build from your own roster. After its release, it will follow these standard battle rules. Only characters you own can be used, only 1 GL per side. You will be able to use the same characters on both offense and defense. The current state of the units, gear, relic, abilities, and mods is used on both offense and defense. Yes, it's just like anything else, basically. Omicrons will not be present, similar to the current Squad Arena, and Datacrons will be usable on offense, but on defense at this time. Additionally, these battles will not progress any squads, feats, or account stats. Yes, because it's basically Squad Arena still. Like, you're taking it away, calling it Squad Arena, now you're calling it training whatever. Training mode. Like, it's the same thing. The future. To wrap up this update, we want to talk to you about where we're heading next. We've seen concerns that our recent focus on eras means we're moving away from the rest of the game. That is not our intent. Eras are designed to build on top of Galaxy of Heroes, not replace the modes and systems that you've invested in for years. Grand Arena Championships, I hate that. Conquest, kind of boring and repetitive. Territory Wars, ugh. Territory Battles, way too long. And Raids, okay, Raids is okay, I guess. Remain core to the game. and they will continue to evolve alongside eras. Over the past several updates, we've focused heavily on building out the era system. As we look ahead, a key part of our roadmap is continuing to improve and modernize legacy systems across the game. At this time, we are also investing in new ways for players to engage with Galaxy of Heroes, including how you experiment, express your roster, and connect with others around the game. You're already seeing early steps in the direction with features like Training Mode and Era Arena, which open up more opportunities to theorycraft, test ideas, and push your squads in new ways. This is an area we're excited to keep building on. Alongside that, we'll continue improving core systems like fleets, GAC, territory battles, and territory wars, while also focusing on overall quality of life, where we see opportunities to deliver a more modern, strategic, and connected experience. Let's talk about fleets for a second, which you guys seem to have forgotten about. Ships are a huge part of Star Wars, and we don't think the current fleet experience fully lives up to that. It doesn't. I mean, almost every Star Wars movie starts in space, but the ships are just kind of like a weird side thing in this game. Our goal is to make fleets feel like a more rewarding and strategic part of your overall progression, not something separate or left behind. It's definitely separate, and it's definitely left behind. As we begin exploring here, we're targeting a few key improvements. Stronger connection to the rest of the game so your investment in ships feels more impactful across multiple modes. More strategic depth and decision making, both in how you build your fleet and how battles play out. Clearer choices and counterplays so outcomes feel driven by planning and execution, not just matchups. These are large foundational systems and meaningful updates will take time, but this work is an important part of how we're evolving Galaxy of Heroes for the long term. Our goal is simple: to keep improving the modes you play every day while creating new ways to play, connect, and express yourself in the game. We'll share more details as our plans take shape. For now, we want you to know that your feedback is being heard and is directly shaping what comes next. They say our feedback's being heard, but there's a lot of stuff people talk about that just feels like it's being ignored. Kind of like when it comes to politics. Anyways, can we make campaign nodes harder so that we have something to wait? So when we have to do something XYZ 50 or 100 times or even 200 times, it's not such a drag. Okay, that makes sense. I don't feel like reading all these. What? Further monetizing the worst mode you've ever created. Not surprised y'all are this evil, just tired. A lot of this sounds good. Have you tested it out? Have you tested it? Wait, but you have tested it, haven't you, CG? No, they haven't. They never have. Era Arena already looks like another pay-to-win category. It probably is. I wouldn't doubt it. Anyhow, so that's all I got this time. Just an overview of, I guess, what's to come in the new era, which is going to be focused on New Republic or something like that. So yeah, thanks for checking this out with me, and until next time, I said see ya.